We are live. What's going on, Buffalo Fanatics? Your boy Rico back at it again. Let me just jump in real quick and let you guys know that I am not in my elements right now, man. I'm on a mini vacation, but I feel as though like if I don't get it in now, it's gonna take me a minute before I get home, unpacked and all that stuff to get into it. And the game is on Sunday. You feel me? So lo and behold, I got no mic. So if you don't hear this soothing, calming voice, I apologize. You feel me? But anyway, let's get right into it, man. We're coming up onto week 3. Week 3 is a pivotal week. It is a pivotal week because a lot of people like to call this a rehearsal. Excuse me. Let me kind of jump in over here. They like to call this a rehearsal. Is this a damn, man? I apologize. Let me jump in on this side. So that way the light's not on my, there we go. It's a little better. They like to call this a rehearsal. Are we rehearsing for what we will see week 1? The typical question, is Allen going to be the guy? Is this, that, and the third? Who's going to be left tackle, right tackle, defensive tackle with Kyle Williams out? There's a whole slew of things going down, and here I am to break it down, right, as best I can in my own opinion. So first things first, the one thing I wanted to talk about is the quarterback position. Most people think I'm going to talk about the Nate versus Allen gig. Actually, I'm not, because that's just a given. I'll share my opinion on what's going to happen. But the one thing that I find very interesting is AJ McCarron. What now happens to AJ McCarron? Because let's just keep it real. Most people were talking about 2 quarterbacks, and that was Nate Peterman and Josh Allen, both quarterbacks that I really do like, right? AJ McCarron showed out. At the first game, he came in, he went 7 for 10, you know what I'm saying, a buck and change, and moved the change and looked good. So this was a 3-man race. But that game against Cleveland didn't leave us kind of wanting more. Let's be real. We couldn't muster a first down. There was no flow in the offense. Kevin Walsh, I appreciate you, dog. I really do. I'm gonna try to get back onto this as soon as I get my flow and my vacation is all done. But anyway, so that being said, he was looking like the odd man out. So here's my question though: with AJ McCarron being in the mix, out of the mix, not hurt, maybe hurt, and the focus being on 2 quarterbacks and Allen and Peterman, what happens to Nate? What happens to AJ McCarron? Is he Is he going to be a casualty? You know what I'm saying, at the quarterback position? Is he going to be let go? You know what I'm saying? Because are we going to run with just 2 quarterbacks? And then I got to talking to some of the homies in the group chat. I mean, shoot, if you guys don't have a group chat, get yourself a group chat. But anyway, and my boy Vinny was like, yo, because I said we ran with 3 quarterbacks last year. You know what I'm saying? We had Joe Webb, Nate, and Tyrod. So it only makes sense that we run with 3 quarterbacks, right? So my man Vinny was like, but you have no bearing on that, because Joe Webb being 3rd quarterback was also a special teamer / receiver. So there was multiple uses for that one guy. He could play special teams, he could return the ball, and he was slinging the rock. Might I add, he was the reason, part of the reason that we went to the playoffs last year, because we won against the Colts. You feel me? So that being said, we need to figure out what could happen with AJ McCarron. And here are the scenarios that I've come up with. As a quarterback that wanted out of Cincinnati, almost got traded, then that trade didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? And then you fought and found a loophole. I don't want to call it a loophole, but you found a way to get out of your contract and become a free agent. You signed with the Bills to have an opportunity to start. And fast forward to now, where you're the odd man out, right? So what happens? Do you, as a guy that wanted to start, looking at yourself as the 3rd string, do you remain the 3rd string and stick it out and hope? I don't want to say hope, but wonder if, okay, you know what, I'll stick around, I'll be the 3rd string quarterback. If something does happen, I'm the next man up. Is he not 3rd string? Is he 2A? You feel me? Is it Josh Allen and then it's Nate and AJ equally the same? So it's one or the other, or whoever I'm feeling. You feel me? So as AJ McCarron, are you okay with that? Or are you saying, you know what? I thought this was going to work out for me. I thought this was going to be great for me. It doesn't look like you guys have me in your plans. Please, if you guys don't mind, release me. I'll let a team sign me that, you know, really needs my help. I wonder if it could go that route. And it very well could. Does McCarron, is he worth it enough to keep? I mean, we got him for a cheap deal. Was it like 5 years? 2 year, $5 million deal? Do we keep him, or do we say, you know what, we're confident in who we have in Nate and Josh? You know what I mean? It's been great. See you later, Agent McCarron. You guys, let me know how you guys feel about that, because to me, that is a very interesting scenario that we're in right now. 3 capable quarterbacks, and will one of them want to stay as the third string? You feel me? So that's one thing that I want to bring up. So keep that scenario, keep that topic in mind, because that storyline could brew a little heavier come after Sunday and going forward, especially with McCarron potentially breaking his collarbone, not breaking his collarbone. You just never know with this situation. So I'll take a couple questions before I move on to the next topic here. I'm getting a lot of love from everybody, man. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? We have a few people in the room. We got 30 people in the room. What's happening? B Sully says Allen got to be the starter. I'll touch on that in just a little bit. Kevin Welsh says Josh Allen is pretty good. Code Mancino says Big Rico back in the mix. I like it. You know what it is, from Cali. Shout out to Cali, man. Tyson Williams says, yo, Rico, how you feel about your boy Peterman? He's not bad in my opinion, but I feel like he's interception prone. All right, so since we're going to talk, I'm trying to read through it, but I didn't want to hit that quarterback position. But I mean, we're talking about the quarterback position now, so I might as well hit it. So here's the deal. And I need to make this very, very clear. Not once has anybody heard me hate on Josh Allen. I don't hate the dude. I actually like him. I like Josh Allen. Was I shocked that we drafted him? Like a lot of people? Yes. Yes, I'm shocked, especially with who was on the board, right? But we have him. And he's turned a few heads. I'm not even gonna lie. Nobody can deny that, right? Now here's where I come in with my I guess my support for Nate Peterman. I've been supporting Nate Peterman since everybody knows it, since last year. Everybody's shitting on Rico because Rico's rooting for a bum. You feel me? Nobody's feeling Nate Peterman. Here's the deal. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? Everybody knows that. Bomb. Let's get that out of the way. Did he throw 5 interceptions in 1/2 in San Diego? Yes. Yawn. It's old. That's old news. That's ain't nobody talking about that. But every time people want to talk about it, they bring it up and try to use that to bring Nate Peterman down, but dismiss what he's done all offseason. And everything he's done all offseason has been positive, right? Now, let's get this out of the way. Is his arm strong? No, it isn't. I know that. It's not. You feel me? But guess what? Vince Carter never had a shot. I mean, this guy was not a jump shooter, not a three-point shooter. All he could do was take it to the paint and dunk. That's what he was known for. Until brothers started saying, you know what? Take that shot. So guess what? That's the sign of disrespect. So what did Vince Carter do? Worked on his shot. Now, leave him wide open. He's going to nail that. Now, I bring that up for a reason. You don't think Nate Peterman knows that he's got a weak arm? You don't think that I saw him throw that out pattern and almost got pick 6? That same pass last year against the Jacksonville Jaguars where he did get picked off. Not his fault. He's coming off the bench, cold as hell because of you know who. But that's another ball game. So what I'm trying to say is this. When you lack in one, you strengthen the others. And his strength is anticipation, his quick release, and his decision-making. That's to me, that is what's keeping him in the mix. You feel me? You can't deny what Josh Allen has. What I'm trying to say is you get your chance. And right now he's got his opportunity. Who do I think is going to start this week? Week 1? Personally, I think it's Nate Peterman. Let me tell you why. Nate Peterman starts because A, he's going to be given his opportunity. You've got a second chance, right? He's got veteran. I guess he's the vet in the room, in the quarterback room. And I feel that the coaches really like him. They really do like him, and they feel confident in his abilities. Now, Josh Allen is making it extremely hard because in the minds of the coaches, I think Nate's going to be our number 1 guy. We're not going to rush Josh Allen until Josh Allen gives us a reason to say, you know what, let's start it. I think it's Nate Peterman's job to lose. It's his job. Now, if Josh Allen comes out and lights it up this Sunday, bro, you can't deny it. Give it to him. Like if he's moving the ball, he's putting points. Like my motto last year. Everyone knows what my motto last year was. Move the damn chains and put points on the board. And those literally those words came out of Josh Allen's mouth. It's as if I was a year ahead. You feel me? Put points on the board and move the chains. That's exactly what he said. So if he does those very things in preseason game against Cincinnati, which is a solid defense, you can't deny it, man. Nate Peterman, take a seat. It's not your chance. It's not your turn. Maybe it's not in Buffalo. Maybe it is. Maybe Josh Allen is humbled and he comes out and he doesn't have a great game. He's throwing interceptions. He's inaccurate. You know what I mean? The pressure gets to him. You feel me? Maybe it's just not his time. We don't know. That's why I don't like jumping into conclusions. Oh, it's a dress rehearsal. You know that whoever starts the week 1, that's week 3 on preseason, that's who's going to be the starter. No, not at all. Because guess what? He starts week 3 and absolutely bombs. Are you still going to start him? You feel me? So it's week at a time. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm trying to keep it as real as possible because a lot of people think I'm just sitting here just bigging up one quarterback and hating on the other when I never hated on Josh. How can you hate on a guy that is the future of the team? I will root for this man. I still root for him. But I'm not going to forget about what Nate is potentially able to do with the Bills. Anyway, that's my take. I want y'all to realize what I'm saying to you. I think we're in a fantastic position. When's the last time you had 2 quarterbacks, potentially 3, but I'll use two quarterbacks that can come in right now and lead this team? You feel me? We've always had one and some trash. You know what I'm saying? Or we've pretty much had trash. I think the best quarterback we've had since, you know what I mean, what we have right now was Trent Edwards and freaking Ryan Fitzpatrick, dare I say. Or I can go Rob Johnson and Doug Flutie. But shoot, I'm going way back. So instead of like thinking that I'm throwing hate, this is more we should appreciate what we have right now because we have it. So like, let's just say Nate Peterman gets to start. He goes down week 4 off to injury. You're not bugging because you're like, all right, here we go. We got Josh Allen. Or if Josh Allen gets to start, he gets hurt for a couple quarters. You're not bugging because you know you got Nate Peterman can steady the ship and keep it moving. That's just my opinion. I'm going to leave it at that. I know Nate Peterman scares a lot of people because they keep thinking of the San Diego game. But guess what? He went against the #1 team in sacking the quarterback. Did you not see Jordan Mills? Did you not see Incognito? Every lineman on that team was utter trash. They were in Nate Peterman's face all day. You feel me? So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. And just go from there, man. Anyway, let me read a couple things because I'm going. I got a few topics that I want to hit. Tyson, thank you for that question, by the way. UZT21 says, I think we keep all 3 for now. I think we might keep all 3 quarterbacks. You never know, right? Nick Letary says, McCarron gone, insert Logan Thomas in the 3rd, Joe Webb string. Nah, we can't do that. Buffalo Sack Attack says, welcome back, Rico. What's going on, man? Damn, does it feel like I've been gone that long, man? Y'all tripping, man. Jason says, would you like it if the Bills signed Kayvon Webster? I'm not opposed to that at all. If we can bring in Webster, why not? If he makes the team better, why not? Like, I'm not about, I mean, maybe we shouldn't. Yo, listen, does he make our team better? Yes? Income. Let's go. Ken Patrick says, do you think McCarron gets any playing time against the Bengals? That's a great question. That all depends on his arm, on his collarbone. All week, he hasn't really thrown. Like even today, they were, you know what I mean, watching the practice. It was open to media, and not one pass did he throw today. So I can't see McCarron playing this week. And if he does, it'll be very, very limited. I'll tell you that right now. So it's going to be one half Josh Allen. The other half is going to be Nate Peterman, and we'll decide what happens there. I honestly think that McCarron is the 3rd guy just looking in. And it sucks because he really wanted to make something happen, and it just can't happen. But do you try to – and here's another thing. My man Vinny said, instead of just cutting him, if that is one of the options, that 7th round pick that we gave up for Coleman, yo, find somebody that needs a quarterback and get that 7th round back so we keep our picks, because I know Bean in particular does not like giving up picks just like that. He's just not going to give it away willy-nilly. So if he can get his pick back, he'll do it. Zane Tuller, who do you think the Bills will put when do you think the Bills will pick up Mac? If we can pick Mac up right now, I'm saying everybody is available to pick up Mac. Is there somebody that's off limits on this? I'm picking up Mac. I don't know, man. Right now I can't think of anybody that's off limits. If you can pick up a guy right now, I don't think I'd give up Trey White. I'll keep Trey White, and I'd probably keep Micah Hyde. Yeah, I'd keep Micah Hyde, man. But I mean, everybody else is up, including Trey Edmonds. I'm just saying, I would give up Tremaine Edmonds for Khalil Mack. That's just me. Don't at me. I'm just keeping it real right now. I haven't seen anything that makes me, holy, yo, that boy can ball out of Edmonds. Does he have potential? Is he young? Absolutely. But I'll touch on that topic a little after because I have some things to share about my man, Tremaine Edmonds. Joey's Cleaning Lady says, Peterman already had his chance. Why should he get another chance as a starter? Whoa, timeout. When did Peterman get his chance? Because he got thrown in against a number freaking one defense in sacks. That's his chance. All right, so if you want to call it that he got his chance, he redeemed himself when he made us win that game against the Colts. He started that game, didn't finish it because he got hit, but had he finished it, we would have won. If not for his touchdown to Kevin Benjamin, because the Colts scored right after that with that long drive, we don't win that game. So to me, I don't take that as opportunity. His opportunity is now. He's got a full deck, a full chance. I mean, everybody knew Tyrod was the guy. I personally think Nate Peterman outplayed Tyrod in preseason, but Tyrod was the guy. You can't do anything about that. Anyway, but did he get his chance? Absolutely not. I do not count that as his chance. His chance is right the F now. Jeff Toole, a.k.a. Trash. I don't know what that means. Anyway, UT says Peterman scares me a lot. A lot of his completions were similar routes, comeback routes, and soft preseason coverage. Those routes are going to be jumped as soon as the season hits. Yes, but if he's making quick decisions, and he's anticipating throws, anticipating where the defense, it's all about reading. If you know your coverages, you know where your players are going to be, where they're supposed to be, and the scheme and what the defense is doing, it shouldn't matter how weak or strong your arm is. Get the ball and make completions. That's your job. Your job is to complete the ball, complete it to the other side, right, to the receiver. But does he scare me with his weak arm? Absolutely he does, man. I kind of like, oof, okay, made it, right? But if you're making quick decisions, you know what I'm saying, and not letting these guys time your jumps and time your routes, and you hit them with a pump fake, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get them. When you have limitations like that, pump fake, get that guy that's super aggressive, pump and a stop and go, you're gone for 6. Did you not see what he did to Kelvin Benjamin in week 1 against the Panthers? It was like clockwork, man. A little stutter, off the line, touchdown. You don't think that can happen possibly? Yo, give him more time, and he'll get it done. That's just my opinion. Ashler Gaming, depth anywhere is good, but as a team, we got to come together and beat the Bengals. Absolutely, man. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. What's your take on this O-line? Ooh, that was going to be one of my topics, but I'll hit it right now. So this O-line, suspect. Let's keep it real. We are not the O-line we were last year. We lost Incognito. You know what I'm saying? We lost Cordy Glenn. You know what I'm saying? We lost Eric Wood. That's 3 guys to the left that's gone. You feel me? I mean, although Deion Dawkins is a nice replacement for the left tackle, Mills is Mills. He's not going to wow you, but he's not terrible. He's serviceable. And then we have Miller that's getting back into his own. So maybe he regains his strength and he regains, you know what I mean, he's got some positivity there. But we got Bodine, Groy, I like. You feel me? And our left guard is Wyatt Teller or Dukas. Like, let's keep it real. Our O-line is suspect right now. Like, you got Wyatt Teller that could really push Dukas for that left guard, but Dukas has the edge. Deion Dawkins is solidified as a left tackle. Brandon Groy is in a battle with Bodine. Bodine, I don't know who caught this film, but there was a play where Josh Allen is still in the pocket with the ball in his hand, and Bodine is sitting here fixing his gloves in mid block. Are you kidding me? This is why the Bengals cut your ass, man. So if you're trying to regain a starting spot, you better get your act together. Get your act together, because this ain't gonna happen here, man. But this line is suspect. We need to find a way to make this work, because whether it's Josh Allen behind there or it's Nate Peterman behind there, these guys are going to be challenged. They're going to be challenged. The way to beat an O-line that's terrible is either you're mobile, you feel me, and you can buy yourself time, or your quick release, you get rid of that ball quickly. You know what I'm saying? So these guys don't have time to get you. How do you think Tom Brady survives in this damn league? He doesn't hold on to the ball that long. It's 1, 2, 3, it's gone. Not even. It's gone. He knows where he's going. He's reading defenses. That's what it comes down to. My opinion. Um, Ken Patrick says Glenn wasn't a factor last year. I mean, he was until he was just done. Then we pretty much put Dawkins in because he just couldn't stay healthy. So, but he was. We can't hate on Glenn. Glenn could play. Kenny Jungier says, I know this is wishful thinking and very unlikely, but do you think the Bills can get Le'Veon Bell next year? Boy, you tripping. I would love it. You feel me? To me, I think he's the best back in the league, hands down. He's overall the best. But I think the Steelers will officially get their act together and sign him. But you just never know, man. You just never know. And with the type of money he's asking for, I don't know if Brandon Beane is ready to give that up. I really don't. But you just never know. You just never know. Let me see. Joey's Clean Lady says, can we get Bridgewater for Peterman and a pick? No. I like Peterman, but I like Bridgewater. But by getting rid of Peterman, I just don't see the sense in doing that. It's just one of those situations I just don't see the sense in doing that. I like Bridgewater. I would have brought Bridgewater in. I was asking for Bridgewater to come in as a free agent. I would have taken Bridgewater over McCarron. That's for sure. Let me see what we got. Kevin Walsh says, that's what I was talking about. All right. Dukas will play when is on the bench. Yeah, well, we'll see. Are we drafting an RB next year? I don't know, man. Marcus Murphy's looking pretty damn good. And we got we have another year left, a year or two left of my man LaShawn McCoy. So, but Marcus Murphy, though, do not sleep. I've been telling y'all about Marcus Murphy. Y'all thought I was tripping. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at the YouTube channel. Go to POP. You know what I'm saying? The Process or Problem. Go to the running back edition and look what I said about Marcus Murphy. I'm just saying. You want references? You want receipts? Go back and I talked about him then. So I've read some of your questions. I'm just going to go to some of the topics I wanted to hit. So we hit up the quarterback position. We hit up the O-line, which I was going to hit up. And on anyways, what I wanted to add was we have some Newhouse. Deion Dawkins right now is got a bit of a hip injury or something of that nature right now. So you got Newhouse that's going to be taking over at left tackle. So that will be interesting to watch. Nothing worse than when you have different cats that are not, you know what I'm saying, cohesive with one another. You know what I mean? Last year you had Wood, Incognito, Dawkins. At least you had a trio that could work with each other, right? Now you just have guys that are in and out of the lineup. So there's no camaraderie between everybody. Everybody's just kind of, so I mean, you need a unit that's like that knows, you know what I mean? And we need someone that commands it. So is it Bodine or is it Groy? Who commands that O-line? Who says, get in your spot? This is the read. That's the type of guy you need at O-line. Newhouse is starting at left tackle. You got Wesley that's going to be getting some playing time as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that O-line in mind, because don't think that Josh Allen's going to come and light it up and have all the time in the world, because there's going to be some ins and outs with that O-line. So that is going to be a sore spot for us all year round. Now, tight ends are tight ends. You already know who we got. It's not going to change. Jason Kroom is pushing. But I don't know, man. I think they like Logan Thomas. I think they see a lot of potential in him with his big body, red zone threat. But you got athletic ability in my man Jason Kroom. So that should be an interesting one. So let me get to the defense. How long have I been doing? I've been 20 minutes. I'm 20 minutes in. Let's get to the defense real quick, because I know everybody doesn't have a big attention span. 57 people watching. Shout out to everybody watching. It's your boy. You're watching your boy on Buffalo Fanatics live with your man. I'm not at home. Clearly, you guys know what it is. This is not my setup, but we got to do what it do. So I build crazy, says Fortnite. Okay, says I also think if Josh starts, he can learn from the next year and learn his way up to the QB. Yeah, you definitely can. Marcus Murphy keeps running like that. He's going to be one of the best running backs in the NFL. Take it easy. Pump your brakes. Boop, boop. Pump your brakes a little bit. He's showing some love. He's showing that he's got the ability. So now he's got to sustain it. This is a league of sustaining. You sustain, you're good. Now, let's move to the defense. All right. Let's talk about Kyle Williams, man. This is something that we have to start to get used to. Life without Kyle Williams. And this will be a very perfect glimpse for people to see this Sunday. All right. So Kyle Williams is out. So now who takes his spot? It's going to be a mixture of Harrison Phillips and Adolphus Washington. Now, both those players can't hold a candle to Kyle Williams. Let's keep it a buck. That ain't happening. However, we got to get used to that because I cannot see Kyle Williams coming back next year. This, in my opinion, will be his very last year. And what a way to start your season freaking injured. So now we got to deal with Harrison Phillips. Now, Harrison Phillips is not trash. I think he's going to be one of the brighter draftees of this year. But he is not a 3-tech. He does not play the position as well as Kyle Williams. So we will struggle in the run game. Now, what I do like with him is his penetration, his ability to penetrate and disrupt plays. But he gets moved off the ball. I was watching him, man. Linemen are smarter these days, man. They'll use your leverage against you. You want to swim and do all that stuff, boom, we'll take you right out the play. So he's got to anchor down and really serve the purpose of what Kyle Williams does. However, we have Star. Star is there to clog the middle to allow guys like Edmonds and Alexander and Milano and Stanford to jump in and make plays. But here's my problem. We have guys that we were going to be shuffling around on that line. Exactly like the old line we were shuffling. Look, they even are talking about putting Lawson at defensive tackle, which I don't hate. If he's not effective, you know what I mean, on the end, you got to put him somewhere where he will be effective. So maybe defensive tackle will be his trip. Put the ex-linebacker in Alexander at DT. He's played the position before. You know what I'm saying? He's a baller. He could play. But look for some differences because there's going to be some times where, man, we just got gashed for another 15 yards. You know how Matthew was killing me? Watching us get beat down by Carlos Hyde, giving up 134 yards. Yo, we cannot do that. We can't. I find that every time that our offense starts to get a spark and we start looking good and we do something, the defense declines. When the defense starts balling, offense declines. We've got to get to a place where we are balanced. We are balanced and we're playing competitively. But this doesn't look good right now. Now, the one thing I wanted to touch on, and it might be a sore subject for a lot of people, but when you look at our linebacking crew isn't, you know what I'm saying, ain't saying much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's start off with this. Keenan Robinson. A lot of you probably don't even know who Keenan Robinson is. Got drafted by the Giants, moved around, I think, a couple times. And then we signed him this summer. And dude is 28 and says, you know what? I don't got the love for the game no more. I'm out. Retires. So now we're down a body. Not that it really mattered, but he was getting some first-team reps. So what does that tell you? The guy that was getting some first-team reps says, you know what? I'm out. I'm gone. You feel me? So now, like, shoot. We done. Dion Lacey's really coming on. I like Dion Lacey a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the one guy I've been watching very closely, and I've seen some things where I'm like, it's making me kind of nervous, is Tremaine Edmonds. If you guys go on my Twitter, I posted a couple clips when I was watching the game last week, and my man, his instincts are, it makes you wonder. It really does make you wonder. And I'm watching the play. Just as a civilian, you feel me? I'm just a fan watching it, and I'm watching the play develop, and Edmonds is way the F over there when the play was just a simple run to this side with a motion. He bit on a motion. You feel me? They faked a jet sweep, maybe a reverse, and he was way gone over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bites on everything. And I explained this to in the group chat, and I try to do my best because Edmonds is a freak. We all know he's a physical freak. 6'5", 240, runs a 4.5. You feel me? Like, that's a big boy with a lot of steam coming behind him. But if you can't read a play and dissect what's going on, what good is your size going to be? And I'm not even hating. I'm just keeping it a buck here. I'm just keeping it real. So we have to keep an eye on that. So that's what I want you guys to do. When we watch this game this Sunday, pay attention to the defense. Pay attention to the D-line, especially the interior linemen. Pay attention to Edmonds. Watch him. Watch what he does. Just watch. Don't just watch the play in entirety. You know what I'm saying? Watch the play. Watch him specifically and see what he does. Just a couple plays. Just watch him and see what he does. You'll see for yourself. I mean, him coming out of college, the talk was, you know what I'm saying, instincts don't come to him that easy. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I was told when I played ball, and I said this before, so some of the fellas in the group chat, was I switched over from playing running back to DB. And all I was thinking of, pick six. I want to pick. I want to take it back to the house. So everything that the quarterback did, I was biting on it. You know what I'm saying? Play action, bite. You feel me? So my coach is like, what are you doing? What are you biting on that for? Feel me? Listen, read the play. Read. Use your athletic ability second. Read first. It's all mental. You read, you see what you see, then all the other things come naturally. I don't think it's coming naturally just yet to my man Edmonds. What's on his side is inexperience, clearly. He's a rookie, and his age. He's 20. He's a kid. He's a baby. You feel me? So it just to give you perspective on this. I mean, am I looking into it way too much? Maybe. Am I concerned for the defense? I can be, yes. Because right now, our problem, our Achilles heel has always been we cannot stop the run. We can't stop the run. We need to stop the run. So we'll find out. Joey Cleaning Lady says Edmonds is the next Maven. Whoa, easy now. We don't know any of that just yet. We got to let him play. We got to let him play. Let me take some of your questions real quick. JG Jason says we are drafting a center or a tackle next year if it seems like something they would do. They also about to spend hella cap on the offense. We're going to have a lot of money next year. So we'll be able to fill some roles real quick. Marshall Parker says, do you think the Bills will upgrade a few more positions after the final cuts via free agency or trades? Absolutely. You know that's how it works. A lot of guys like right now, Obi Melifononi, I think his name. I'm butchering his name. I apologize. Second round pick from the Raiders last year. Remember that freak from the, I think he played for Washington State or Washington. Can't remember. 6'4", like 230. You know what I'm saying? Ran a blazing 40, 45-inch vertical, just a specimen cut. You feel me? So just because you do all these good things, you know what I'm saying, you're not untouchable. You can get cut. So there are players that are going to get cut this year. Are we going to cut a lot of our own guys that are going to surprise you? Hell yeah. Are we going to pick up a lot of guys? Absolutely. So this team that you see now, we might bring in like 2 or 3 new bodies that might make an impact on this team. So keep that in mind. Ken practices. I'm not impressed with Bodine. A lot of people not impressed with Bodine. Bodine wasn't even impressive when it was a signing. It was like, oh, the starting center for the Bengals got cut, got released. Red flag. We brought him in, and right now he's not even manning the whole spot because Groy is the one pushing him. So let's keep it real, man. I can't pronounce your name. Tufel 180 plays says love Kyle, but the prospect of horrible. But I like the prospect of a horrible Harry. I like him too, man. I think he's gonna be really something special, man. People are sleeping on Trent Murphy. How could you sleep on Trent Murphy when we haven't really seen much of Trent Murphy? Let's keep it real. He's been hurt again. Right now, he's nursing a groin injury. What can we do about that? Nothing. I mean, you just got to let those things happen. You feel me? But anyway, listen, I just wanted to touch on a few points. I touched on them. I wanted to just stay here for like half an hour and just chit chat with y'all. I am on vacation. Can't really do much about it. But listen, much love to everybody tuned in to Buffalo Fanatics. I appreciate y'all. If you guys aren't following us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter, Buffalo Fanatics. Follow us on Instagram. Follow your boy, Rio Rico _BF on Twitter. I try to be as active as I can. And keep following and keep adding and subscribing to the Buffalo Fanatics page, man. There's more content coming. And when I'm done this vacation thing, I'm going to get my bag, get my production and my lights going and my music, all that good stuff. And we're going to put some good stuff out for you. So until next time, keep your eye peeled for Buffalo Fanatics. We are everywhere from Twitch to Instagram to Facebook. There's not a place that you're not going to see us. And on top of that, I will see y'all at home opener. If you guys don't come and say, what's up to your boy, y'all, we fighting. We fighting. Anyway, it's your boy. Hold on, let me click my button and I'm gone.